Hey everyone, Tigertenaka here, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. In the last part, we explored what we could of the Shoal Cave during high tide, and in this part, we're going to be trying to get to Pacificlog Town. Now, technically, you never, ever actually have to go there for the story or anything, but it's a nice place to stop by, so we might as well. You can also fight some trainers along the way. This is also the way to get to Sootopolis City. I'm not going to do that yet because, well, we're trying to get to Pacificlog Town first. But there's a lot of swimmers on the way, and we could even get to almost the entrance of the Pokemon, or Victory Road, rather. Not quite Pokemon League, but there's a waterfall blocking the way, and we need the 8th gym badge to even use Waterfall, and we don't even have the HM for Waterfall at all, so there's a lot of things blocking our way. But since we have stuff along the way, we might as well, take advantage of it, because it's free money and free experience at this point. Speaking of money, I did a lot of shopping off screen, got the usual healing items, Pokeballs, all that stuff. Sold the big pearls we picked up, yada yada yada. Figured I didn't even need to show that on screen because it takes up time. Don't know why there's still level 15 Magikarps here. It's very sad that Starmie was able to level up off of that. Yeah, why are there still Magikarp? I guess there's speed EVs for Starmie, but that's about it. Does anyone else need to be put in the front? Yeah, I guess we'll put Tentacruel in the front. He hasn't battled in a while. Got another fisherman here. Whoops, don't tell me I snagged a surfing Pokemon. Shouldn't all water Pokemon be surfing, technically? Carvana, that's actually kind of a weird type matchup, but Sludge Bomb should still KO. I always get the impression that Dark resists Poison, I don't know why. Whatever, though. A Mud Shot should make quick work of this Tentacruel, yep. Alright. And, yep, there's the third one over here. Through fishing, I have attained a state of calm serenity. Please allow me to demonstrate. Whale Mirror. Sludge Beam! Ah, crap. I still almost one-shot it, so let's go and use Wrap. And I missed. There we go. That was just me being impatient. Torpedo. If I can one-shot a Carvana, I should be able to one-shot you. Your defenses aren't much better. Unless you go Mega, but that's kind of 3 generations from now. So, let's see. Yep, that's a dead end there. There might be a place I can dive to the other side. I'll check real quick. Nope, never mind. But there is a hidden item here, a red shard. If you ever find these rocks in underwater segments, then there is a hidden item there, so you might as well get that. Get a free red shard there, so if you need a Firestone, there's that for you. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another Repel on, because I don't want to deal with this any longer than I have to. Alright, that's the dead end, so I guess I have to do that. It's kind of... I hate how they do that, where you have to walk back on land just to surf again. Were you the... Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's see what else there is. This is getting closer to the Pokemon League. I think I'm just gonna skip by it for now, because we'll be coming back in that area anyway, so there's not too much of a point going over there. Remember this spot for later, because you're gonna need to navigate out of it later. We've been working so hard to mount a Pokemon League challenge, we can't afford to lose now. Right. We're not quite there yet, hon. I guess Sludge Bombs still do neutral. Bitch. You and your paralyzation. If this was 6th generation, I'd have a favorable type matchup because it'd be a fairy type. But not here. Mud Shot. Wow, that didn't do much at all. And again, I guess Azumarill has... I was gonna say Azumarill has a lot of HP, and she used a full restore on it because she's an ace trainer. And these trainers have to use items because they're good. Anyway, let's go ahead and get Tentacruel unparalyzed. Wrong Pokemon. But yeah, let's use up these lava cookies. They're taking up inventory space, and while I have the space now, later on, it'll be extremely limited. But let's see, there's a swimmer here. Evergrande City is still a long ways away. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, it definitely won't have a psychic move. Right, you'll totally win with your 1-star U against the Pokemon League. Good luck with that, buddy. What? Thought I was still on the repels for some reason. Yeah, it's disgusting how much money you can get in this game. We're right here, we might as well. Good for you. Do you have the 8th badge? Otherwise, you just did that for nothing. Alright, Tentacool. Go out to Starmie. And Thunderbolt. Nope. Alright. Yeah, that's just going to the Pokemon League for sure now, so... Enough lollygagging around, let's actually start heading to Pacificlog Town. Can't really go any more south, I don't think. I'll double check the map real quick. Yeah, we can't go much more south than this, so we can really only go in one direction from here. You know... Yeah, I guess this would be the way to go, never mind. And I forgot to switch Pokemon around, oh well. I know it's a Sharpedo coming in, so... one-shot it with Thunderbolt before it can hit you with a Crunch. There we go. Starmie in the front now. Put Sharpedo in the second slot. And off we go. Okay, so this was just a wall, I guess. I wasted a bunch of steps on that repel. Oh, come on. There we go. This is my first triathlon. I'm all tense and nervous. Good for you. I don't even need to waste a Thunderbolt on that. And there we go. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. There's another swimmer here. Battle her. I guess they're all triathletes. Okay, let's go and put Surf in that first slot there, because I'm going to be using it more often than anything else. Except for now, because everything is weak to Thunderbolt. Alright, let's put Ludicolo in the front, because honestly, it's going to be a pain in the ass to raise this thing, because of the way I am having its moves set up. I really, really wish Ludicolo actually got grass moves in this game, because the only reason it has a grass move is because of a fucking TM at the beginning of the game. And that's pretty sad. That is very sad. But it's something, I guess. I mean, at least Ludicolo doesn't take shit for damage against other water types. What a surprise, I didn't expect to see a trainer out in sea. Really? Because there's about 50 of them here. Okay, so now let's demonstrate the moveset I've had set up for Ludicolo. First, Fake It Out. Then, Toxic. Because why not? Toxic's a really great move for stalling. Then, Dive. First time I'm showing Dive in battle too. So now, it'll take additional toxic damage and it won't even be able to hurt me that turn. And then I'll do a little bit of damage with Dive. It'll finally be able to hit me, and then Toxic will have hit it again. So, let's dive again to avoid that Thrash. And there we go. That is basically my strategy with Ludicolo from now on. Bullet Seed is just there to have a grass type move. So yeah, that's that's every battle Ludicolo is going to be in from now on, basically. Now, if it could learn Leech Seed, that would be a different story. I wouldn't even need Bullet Seed on it at all. Or even a damaging grass move, honestly, and I could give it something worthwhile for an item. I know there's more trainers along the way than this. Come on. There's one. Oh, you were meant to get in the double battle. Oh well. My shattered blue heart finds comfort among the waves. Good for you. I don't really care. Fly high into the sky and miss. I guess it would be hard to ram yourself into a fish in the water from the sky. Let's try surf again. One shot, yay! The only thing about these water routes is that half of my Pokemon can't do damage to them. Alright, Tentacruel, definitely need to start flying high for that. Yeah, the thing with Ludicolo is I was debating whether or not to put Protect on it, but I figured that'd be a little too stally. I mean, it'd be a good moveset, it's just I wouldn't have a grass move on a grass type, and I kinda need that if it doesn't have Leech Seed. Because otherwise I'm not gonna have anything for those very few and far between water ground types, and those get very annoying if you don't have the right moves. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. People of Pacificlog are a peaceful bunch, they never get angry, that goes for me too. If you can beat me, I'll give you some great information. Well, we're on our way to Pacificlog Town, so it's about frickin' time. Anyway, we can just double surf, not quite KO them, but it'll be easier. And you just killed your own teammate, how does that make you feel? Alright, Pelipper's level 41, what do you have to say? There's an odd place nearby, there's a huge tower there, why don't you go take a look? You can't do anything at that tower yet, but definitely keep that place in mind, it is very important for later. I mean very, very important, like story important. So I guess you can go to Pacificlog Town at that point of the game if you wanted to, but I'm just doing it now so we don't have to surf all the way back there later. And the trainers are leveled so that you can come here and get proper experience. So it's not that bad of an idea to come here now. Why do men love bathing suits so much? They'll ogle me. Well, that's why. So they can do that. I mean, the same kinda goes for guys, but not nearly as much, I guess. Do I have any super potions left? I still have soda pops from that frickin' soda shack all the way in Slightport City. It's kinda nuts. That's what I healed up for, and it was not worth it. I could have one-shotted it if I wanted to use a crunch. But Swampert in the front, and we're probably at the town now. Yep. Here we are, Pacificlog Town. You can already see why it's called that. Well, let's go and heal up first, because that's the first thing you should do anytime you get to a Pokemon Center. Pacificlog Town floats on top of a colony of Corsola. I told you that, would you believe me? I don't know about that. Oh yeah, trainer card. That thing that no one ever cares about. Holy crap, I'm already up to 43,000 money already. The ancestors of the people in Pacificlog were said to have been born on boats and then lived and died aboard them. I understand they lived that way because they were searching for something. You don't intend to be going nowhere fast in the sticks like this forever. You watch me, I'll get out to the city and become a huge hit. Seriously, I'm going to cause a huge explosion of popularity. Huh, you can teach explosion to your Pokemon. I'd consider it, but everyone on my team already has their final move slots, and I'm pretty sure no one on my team can even learn it anyway. However, this town, or this house here, has some kind of interesting stuff that you might want to know for later. People were saying they saw a Pokemon flying high above Hoenn. Is it flying around all the time? Doesn't it need to rest somewhere? Where'd you come from? Why are these choices? Yes Town? Never heard of a place like that. No, that doesn't make any sense. You have to come from somewhere. Oh wait, you're not gonna say you were born at the bottom of the sea. A sky Pokemon, a sky Pokemon. Okay, I thought they were gonna talk about more than that. Repel wore off right as I hit the speed up button. Nice. The Sky Pillar? Oh, you must mean that tall tower a little further out. Yes, me, I wouldn't climb it. It's too scary to get up that high. Life at sea in Pacificlog, that suits me fine. Yeah, it's a pretty quaint little floating town. In the Hoenn region, there are 3 Pokemon that represent the power of rock, ice, and steel. Each of them is said to hide away deep inside caves. That's a story I heard when I was just a little kid. 6 dots open 3 doors. Grandpa used to say that, but I don't know what he meant. Well, there's really nothing we can do about that quite yet. I mean, technically we could, but I don't have everything quite ready for it. But those are 3 legendary Pokemon that aren't required to get to at any time. But it's kind of interesting here because she, at least in my opinion, she kind of hints at a future event that happens in the 4th generation. If you've played Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, you should know what I'm talking about. This guy's interesting. I'm the Pokemon Fan Club's most important person, the chairman's younger brother. I'm here enjoying my vacation with Pokemon, yes. Ah, your Pokemon. It clearly likes you very much. Pokemon that adoring and adorable deserves a TM like this, no? If your Pokemon in the lead likes you enough, he'll give you the TM for return. Likewise, if Pokemon doesn't like you, he'll give you the TM for frustration. Return is better of the 2 anyway. Frustration, well, your Pokemon gains happiness just by walking, so there's not much of a point to frustration. Yeah, there's tides between Slateport and Pacificlog. I'll show them once we get going again. Is that a Pokédex? Did you get to meet a lot of different Pokemon? I wish I was like you. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, check out this horsey. It's a horsey that I caught yesterday to celebrate my birthday. Well, I can see that you'll want it. After all, it's priceless. I'll tell you what, I might be willing to trade it for a Bagon. No! That is a complete ripoff. You can't even get Bagon yet. The reason why is that you need to be able to use Waterfall and go to the very back room in Meteor Falls to get it. And even then, that's a very low encounter rate. That's not worth it at all. Anyway, here is something I will definitely never be able to show off, unfortunately. Mirage Island. It must become visible and invisible depending on the weather conditions that make mirages appear. Or is it really appearing and disappearing? You can't see Mirage Island today. The internal battery is unfortunately run dry, so I can't do this, but even if I could, there's a very extremely low chance that I would ever be able to see Mirage Island, because I believe it is matched up to your secret ID. And by off chance that the Mirage Island ID matches your secret ID, it'll appear. It's not that big of a deal anyway. The only thing that it does is allow you to catch wild Wynot and collect some leopard berries. That's all it does. But that'll do it for this episode. It's going on a decent amount of time. We made it to Pacificlog Town, which was my goal. So next time on Pokemon Emerald, we'll actually be holding off on the tides for Slateport until we go for those 3 legendary Pokemon. So I think we'll be heading off to Sootopolis City. See you guys then.